everything. I've been working out details to make ending world hunger a real thing. I'm really happy. I'm well rested. I haven't been getting as much sleep in between, but I have all the details to move forward now, and I'm really proud of that. On my end, what I've been trying to do is I have multiple schematics and plans in place. Same token, I have the workings of the infrastructure for ending world hunger in place. And now I come to you, the people, to tell you that we can do this. We can do this together. Be patient with me and know that I'm doing this for all of you as well as myself. I'm really happy right now because there's some next phases for what I would call legitimacy, and that would guarantee us a namesake. Uh, but the other part of what we're working out is to get the ball truly rolling, people. I am sorry that I keep doing these videos late at night. I gotta start doing this a bit earlier when people are really out and about in the world and probably be able to see the video in passing. The fact that it's Friday, people can be doing anything. It's September, so you know the summer's getting ready to end. And what I can say to you right here, right now, that I'm super excited about is that, hey, we can actually, in this lifetime, end world hunger. And I think that's pretty awesome. Uh, I gotta get better with the camera position, but I don't really think that's a high focus as much as food security and a way to do it 24 hours a day, uh, no matter the time, and ultimately no matter the place and reason and good reason. I think that this is amazing, and I don't know if somebody's gonna catch this video. I really pray it does, but I gotta tell you from the honest of my heart that I started to put this plan together based on the premise of what I would wish for if I had help, and what I would wish for if anybody in my family had help, and thinking about how we as a people, all people, should be willing to help each other, and I had to feed how can I make this work for everybody in the world. And as I thought about it, I had to think really long and really deep, and there was many nights where I didn't get to rest. But I felt like if I was going to work out a problem, it should be worked out in detail, and now it's ready to move forward, and now it just takes the funding, and that's what I'm already going out for. But I just wanted to keep you all apprised so you may share this and understand that food insecurity and food security is about to change, because that's what I'm working out. I worked out all these details to be so practical, and I want all of you to know, because from a real human standpoint, I care about every one of you, because I think that at any point in time, one of our lesser situations, any one of us could be in, and I felt like in this lifetime we could do it. Now, here's the funny part, and we all know this. We often see farms doing their thing, making growing food, but we know farms have to make money, so we have to respect that always, and I know all of us do. Yet our bellies often don't care where the food comes from as long as it's satiated. So I've devised a way to respect agriculture, to respect farmland, but 100% respect the people and their needs. Because I've always been concerned, and I feel like, taking back 1 second, that we all have a good idea. And often, what do we do with it? We might think it, and it goes along. And I have been like that for a long time. But then I decided something deeper, that I can go with the idea and look at the fundamental understandings of that idea, and then work out the detail around it to actually end a problem that we all have had, maybe at some point or another. And few of us on this world have ever had to understand what it feels like to have your stomach punch your back. If I can talk real with every one of you, at the end of the day, food insecurity sucks. And be it as it may that we try to end up stay ourselves from it, we all had at that point at one point in time where we were insecure of financial resources or food. I have devised a real land way that can be ended for every one of us. And again, that will not harm farmers or businesses alike. And that it won't actually harm the grid by no means, or nor will we have to take from the grid by no means. And I feel like this is something major enough to speak about, because if you keep something as an idea, that's only where it lives. But if you put it out to the world, it will grow. So I'm putting these seeds out into the world with the hope that the right people will see it, understand it, gravitate toward it, and grow with it. Because I want you to all understand that we all need to eat. We all have a belly, and because of that, it comes at a cost, a premium. And sometimes some of us in every society fall a bit short. And I have devised a way to say we understand that and we have the solution. So I hope that anyone will be willing to help. And how does it start? Well, I'm going to share my link, and that link is meant to go out and hope gravitate finances to get the process started on ending world hunger in all of its fullness. And it's a comprehensive plan. So, and I couldn't play with it because at the end of the day, I say again, I treated the problem as if I was the one standing there with the issue. I had to be right there, and to be honest with you, I have been there. Check my background. I have been a homeless veteran before, and I'm an American, and it sucked. But by the grace of the Father, that there was entities and places there to help me, and I had made a decision that I love this movie, so I speak on it. I want to be the one to be able to pay it forward on a scale that just didn't reside in one city or another, or one country or another. I decided that I actually wanted to help the world, which is ambitious, but the thing is, one man can make a difference, or one woman. So I decided to make the difference. I had to make the first step by being conscious of what's happening. And I think we all are conscious that at some point or another, food shortages happen. So I've decided to change it. I decided to be a part of the situation that promotes every human being's health and well-being by first part of being able to delivering food to those who are in need and surely have food and security. And I've designed a way to be a constant that will outlier to this, that that will create a symbiotic relationship with the growing of food, constant power, and delivery that is fair to humanity and 100% fair to nature and safe. Uh, this is not easy. Again, 24 hours in a day, out of a 24-hour period, I often took up to 21 hours in a day working this out. And I have a son. And speaking about my son for a moment, I wanted to be able to show him, because he's the next generation. So I wanted to put that bug in his ear and wanted to show him in his eyes that he could take an idea, work out the complex problem, no matter how insurmountable it seems, because insurmountable does not mean impossible. So I decided to end up showing him that insurmountable things can be chipped away until they end up just laying right in front of you, and then you can exit all the way out. And this was not easy, but I got there, and now it's time to move forward. I want everybody in every country, in every city, in every borough, to know that what I worked out, Father willing, as long as it moves forward, your food insecurities are over. And again, I say it's not meant to harm businesses. It will not. It's not meant to, reinvent the wheel. It won't, but it will make sure that any of you has ever been hungry will be fed. And I have worked out every sequential niche in detail. And again, if someone has ideas, the way my organization is set up, you put in a consultation, you put in information, and we will look at implementation. I'm going to leave the video here. Please, anyone who hears this, understand that we all have been there at some point or another, and I worked out a full, comprehensive plan to do so, and it starts with your help. However you decide to do so, we greatly appreciate it.